Okay, guys, welcome to baseball season, July 12th, 2020. We're into it. We're about a week in. A couple things have changed over the week. We decided as a group, no behind the plate umpires, calling balls and strikes. So changes the dynamic a little bit. We've done a little bit of research. We've talked it over, and this is going to be our recommended mechanics for the 2020 baseball season. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to have, we'll call him the plate guy here, and our our U1 is going to be here. Okay. We just shifted him from here to here. Okay. Now, we're gonna keep this person here the whole time. They're never gonna draft in. Okay. The only time they would draft in is if there's a runner on first, and there's going to be a play at third. We'll need this person to come in, watch the touch, and help out at second base. We'll get to that in a minute. So, basic rotations. Ground ball in the infield, pretty much the same. Nobody on, person come in, call the out. They'll also have fair foul the entire way. Okay, you have it the entire way. You'll have the fair foul. Okay. We do kind of sacrifice this side here. We'll do the best we can on that. So, with that, okay, so now, anything in the outfield, we'll cover here. Okay, so now, it's pretty simple. Little light lifting by this guy, but not entirely. Okay, so now the scenario will go as runners in scoring position. Even with a runner on first. Okay, so we'll call it with a runner on first. We have a base hit. Okay, plate guy will take the runner second into third, and then he'll swivel back, watch the guy going in to second base as well. Okay, what I need to see here, this guy, the base guy, will watch the touch and start heading home. Okay, with a runner on first, don't go all the way there. Kind of watch the play develop. With a runner on second, get there. This guy will take plays at the plate. Okay? Alright, now with a runner on first, also to help with a runner on, with a runner on third, but you can do it with a runner on first too. If you have a runner here, I want this guy to come in a little. Right here. Before the bag. Just get out of the way, right? So, foul territory, all that area. John Silk, Rick Newton, you guys did this. I talked to you before your game yesterday, or just shortly after it happened. Great job on the rotations on that. You did a real good job. I liked what you guys did. You guys hustled. You guys caught everything as best as you could. So this'll work, okay? So you get here, I'd say right about here, and then that helps you for a pass ball. So pass balls, I want you covering this, okay? I want this guy covering pass balls because the plate guy will have to trail the pitcher and kind of navigate around the mound. Whoever is making the call is going to be late on the play. This one not as much, and to be honest, I think they will get a better look at the play as well. They won't be blocked out by the pitcher. They won't be following the pitcher. All that. Okay? Now, in a scenario where there's a runner on third and a lefty batter comes up, you know, be cautious, stay out of the way. You know, Kyle Paganelli almost got hit twice yesterday, he said. You know, be cautious, okay? The other thing you can do if there's no runner on first, shift yourself over here and watch it from there, okay? Then if there's a ground ball, you guys can kind of crash in and make that call that way, okay? And then you know, we can watch the runner at third, and this person can make the call, and this person watches the touch at home, okay? So it's all about movement, and it's a lot about pre-pitch conversations, okay? A lot of moving around, you know, a lot of things going on, but nobody's getting in the way. I saw two guys working on, you know, what they thought was best. They made it work a couple of times. They were both looking at the same thing, and there were things that weren't unlooked. Luckily, it wasn't a big deal. Nothing happened. But you know, they were behind the plays the whole time, and you know, there's nothing you can do about that. That's going to happen in this scenarios that we have. Couple of people have shared with me the tri-state umpires. One, you can use that one if you want. I'm not a fan of it. There's a couple person. I saw a team working it yesterday, and they essentially have a guy here and a guy here. Now, this guy here handles fair fouls and the occasional play at the plate. This guy has everything else. You know, it looks good, but this guy has very light work that day. And the other thing is if a team see this enough, and you know, we miss calls out here, they're going to say, well, you know, we'll sacrifice the fair foul lines to have just one umpire there, and that's what will happen. So we need to get a lot of motion by both umpires. You can use it, but use it at your own discretion. The other thing I didn't like, it was a short backstop where I saw it, and this umpire wasn't wearing anything. So foul ball, or just like you put yourself in a very, very dangerous situation here. You may think you're out of the way, but you know, you guys know it. The ball will always find you. So I'm also going to recommend you wear a mask or some head covering. So it's going to defeat the purpose of what we're trying to accomplish here. So be cautious when you use that one for the Tri-States. I'll put the link to that video in the communication with this video. But that's the best we can do. We're going to try it. Any questions or any scenarios where you think I missed something, you know, let me know. The other one are tag plays. Obviously here, if there's a runner on second or third, you know, I have you positioned here. If the ball goes out there, he's got the catch. He's got this. This person's in a good position to see that. Okay, he's in a good position here, if he cheats a little, to watch the tag and then get home for any potential play at the plate. Actually, I think he's in a very good position. I think, you know, it's easier to kind of watch everything in that scenario. A lot of hustle here. A lot of hustle. I know we can do it, but this is kind of the best scenario that we're coming up with. You know, we're going to make do over that. So, you know, like I said, any questions, let me know. Games are being scheduled, people. We need you on the arbiter, and guys, we need a lot of umpires. Again, you know, I'm seeing a lot of people blocked, and we're scrambling. So, you know, do us the favor, make yourself available. If you don't want to work, tell us. We'll get you out of the arbiter, so we're not scheduling games for you. If you are blocked for the entire summer, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take you out, and then we're going to have a discussion over the winter. Okay? If you've told us you're not going to work, that's fine. I get that. But if you told us you're going to work and then you're blocked for the entire summer, I'm going to take you out of the arbiter. We're just there's a lot of games. Everybody's starting up at once, and it's just causing pandemonium. I'm way too early in the season to be sending APB emails out for you. If you're taking games that are going to be overlapping, let your assigner know. Okay? Had an incident yesterday where a guy was coming from one game and was late to his other game. Okay? Let your assigner know so when he gets the phone call, he understands what's going on because he can communicate that. A lot of times we see those in the arbiter. A lot of times we don't. If you're out at Northborough, I can't tell you there. You're just blocked. If you're doing those little league games where they're not in the arbiter, they're blocked. I can't tell. So you need to communicate with your assigner, and you need to let us know what you're doing. So far, no complaints on this season. I really appreciate everybody's hard work, and I want to thank you guys. You guys are doing a great job. Any questions on this, guys, do not hesitate to reach out. Thank you. I will be out and about. I'm not doing a lot of games this year. I want to kind of watch this. I went and saw a few. I was at 5 fields yesterday. I saw 4 or 5 different games. Everybody did a good job, and and everyone's coaches, parents, players, they're going to be a little bit forgiving this year. But that does not give us the excuse to be lazy. Okay, if we work hard and we are showing how hard we're working to get to those difficult angles, no one's going to give us a hard time. And the other thing is, guys, know the rules. Know the rules. Know your base placements. Know all that stuff, because they will forgive you on a down the line foul that you couldn't see. They will forgive you for that. But if you screw up a random out of bounds play and put players in the wrong places, they cannot forgive that, because that's just basic baseball rules knowledge. Okay? Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I will see you on the course.
Hey guys, I'm coming here from my basement, so look at my insulation. Good things. Couple things to consider when we are doing these games. Obviously, do the best with social distancing as we can. Mask, gloves, things like that. Um, you know, Take care of yourselves, right? Whatever you're feeling comfortable with, do that, please. If a team is asking you to adhere to some policy that they have, do it. Just do it. It's more of a headache than to argue with them. So, we are trying to be as accommodating as we can. Remember, this year it's not about us. It's not about us. The other thing that I want to point out in these games is, as you set yourself up to be safe, it is not our job to police the social distancing guidelines. I know there are a few leagues out there that are just not doing anything. They have about 50 guys in the dugouts, and, no one's wearing masks, people are everywhere. It is not the umpire's job to enforce that. League personnel, city or town officials, all that stuff are the um, management of that. You do not take that matter into your own hand. It is almost like getting into situations that you're making calls on stuff that you do not have business doing. So do not do that. That is you looking for a fight, and I can't help you when that happens, because it's going to steamroll to something that you do not want us to get into. Okay, so that's the other thing to consider. And as always, talk with your partner, see what's best, safety wise for that, and be a united front in these games. They're going to come to you for a lot of things that they probably have never come to you before, and just be professional and be courteous, and just do that. So again, like I said, have a great season. It's not going to be a long one, but we're going to have one. And again, update the arbiter as best as you can. Okay? I'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.